release their spring fragrance. Desiree, my wife, loves them so much. On a trip to Paris, what a pity she can't take. Enjoy these moments with me here in Stockholm. She is so far away from me today, as my beautiful city of Po was yesterday, my entire life. But I've forgotten nothing of my early years, of those happy moments when I shaped myself into who I am. My father's name was Henri. He was a prosecutor. And although we weren't very rich, we were not poor either. His union with my mother Jeanne gave birth to 5 children. I am the youngest. Today still, I have a very precise memory of our house, not far from the Cordelier convent, 8 Rue de Train, where I was born in January. I wanted to be a soldier. The idea I had of the role was more in keeping with my character, my impatience, this immeasurable desire to travel. Back then, I couldn't have imagined the journey that would be mine. But who could have imagined the events of our century and the incredible possibilities offered by the French Revolution? The regicide in France made me a king in Sweden. First in Corsica, then at the Grenoble garrison, I learned rigor, self-control and obedience. When the French Revolution broke out 9 years later, I was still only a sergeant major. Rapidly, my skills and distinctions gained in the Rhine or Sambre-les-Meurs armies allowed me to reach the rank of lieutenant. Thanks to Kleber after the Battle of Fleurus, I became brigadier general, and 2 months later, major general. At the head of 20,000 men in 1797 during the Italian campaign, I successfully served Napoleon Bonaparte. The various flags taken from the enemy and presented to the Directory are a testament to my success. As a result, after the 18th Fructidor, I obtained the command of Marseille. And though I quickly gave up this posting, it did, however, profoundly change my life. It was in Marseille that the rich silk merchant François Clary lived. He had 2 daughters, Julie and Desiree. Julie married Joseph Bonaparte. By marrying her sister Desiree on August the 17th, 1798, I permanently became a part of the Bonaparte clan. My relationship with the Emperor had always been complex. I've been subject to both his favors and his humiliations. However, a mutual respect, a kind of loyalty no doubt, served as a kind of foundation to our relationship despite our diametrically opposing ideas. My refusal to participate in the coup d'etat of 18 Brumaire, or my resignation from the Ministry of War, took me away from Bonaparte for a time. He did not hold it against me for long, offering me the command of the armies of the West. On many occasions, I have known battlefields, the darkness of war and the horrors it spreads. With the triumph at Austerlitz, the pain in Spaden when wounded in the throat, or in the heavy guilt of a decimated army corps in Wagram. But I've always been close to my troops, men like me. Common people fighting loyally for interests that are beyond them. Our complicity. Alongside this military career, I worked in the same way in civilian life. I was the ambassador in Vienna. Besides being Marshal of the Empire, rallying with the Emperor in 1804, promoted me to being Governor of Hanover. I also sat on the Council of State, then in June 1806 inherited the prestigious title of Prince of Pontecorvo, before becoming Governor of the Hanseatic cities a year later. Presenting my candidacy for the election of the Swedish throne. country at war with Russia had just lost Finland. The king had been disposed, replaced hastily by his uncle Charles XIII. With an adoption by King Charles XIII made me the sole heir to the crown of Sweden. Before long, due to the senility of my adoptive father, I had to fully manage the affairs of the Kingdom of Sweden. As a result, in order to keep the peace with the Russians, I decided to give up Finland with the hope to take back Norway, which had been Danish for 3 centuries. These I, ex-Marshal Jean-Baptiste Bernadotte, former resident of the established administration. There were certain talents present. I knew how to reveal them, put them in battle order as I used to do with my troops. We rebuilt a proud and prosperous country in just a few years, supported by a strong, efficient, and pragmatic administration. I developed public education, agriculture, industry, and commerce. I wanted a smallpox vaccine campaign and increased the number of midwives. These agricultural reform-related measures, introducing the cultivation of potatoes and cereals, helped feed my people, reduce infant mortality. This growth